Welcome back to Concepts in 3 Minutes or Less. In this example, we'll create the series of Fibonacci numbers for use in subsequent videos. Fibonacci numbers are fascinating and appear in unexpected places in nature, such as sunflowers. Here's the problem. We're asked to create the first 100 Fibonacci numbers and pass those on for use in other algorithms. The sequence is like this: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, etc. Basically, the first two numbers are supplied, and after that, every subsequent number is the sum of the previous two. So, the task is simple. We create the array, populate the array, and return the array. And the last requirement indicates that we're using a function. Let's build it up. Begin with begin, end with end. Set up the array and the first two numbers. For the rest, we loop through. And first of all, we take our first and second numbers to add them together and create the next number. We pop that into the array, and then we shuffle those numbers up into the next place and repeat the loop for the second time. Notice that we're only going to 99 because I've got a zero-based array. Even though it has 100 elements in it, we're not starting with 1. This is common practice. So, the most important thing in any algorithm is to do a desk check. Starting with our first number and our second number and an empty array, we add our first and second number to get our next number. That becomes the entry into the array. We then shuffle the second number across to the first, the next number across to the second, and repeat. Eventually we'll end up with an array which looks something like this. But you'll notice the error. The first number should be 0. In fact, the first two should be 0 and 1. So we need to fix this. Let's go back to our array and realize that the first and second numbers should occupy the first two positions of our array. And one last thing, because we are occupying those first two places, we need to start our loop from 2, not from 0. Once we've done that, our desk check is performed again, and we can see that we're starting off with the 0 and 1 as expected. The last requirement is to turn it into a function, and we do that by changing the declaration at the top and returning the output at the bottom. I can optimize this greatly. Instead of using those extra variables which use up memory, I can put them directly into the array and use the loop counter for accessing the previous two numbers. Your final challenge is to desk check that optimized version. So once again, thanks for watching.